Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
I'm Moses Small in the ABC 10 News Pinpoint Weather Center, and by this time tomorrow, we're going to feel the impact of a storm. You can see that storm on the satellite radar. It's already bringing rain to parts of Northern California, snow to the Sierra Nevada mountains, but here at home, really nothing yet. In fact, it's a beautiful day in San Diego. We're getting plenty of sunshine with just a little bit of cloud coverage. Our temperatures, for the most part, still hanging out in the 60s, coastal and inland. Right now, San Diego's at 64 degrees. National City and El Cajon are at 63, right along with Escondido. And Kearney Mesa is at 62. Now, that is all going to shift overnight. We're going to watch things get a little bit cloudier as the evening goes on in San Diego, dropping down eventually into the upper 50s. And we're going to see the first raindrops from that storm right around midnight. Now, for our inland neighborhoods, it's going to be a very similar story. There's not going to be the coldest evening as they drop into those lower 50s, but they're also going to start to feel some raindrops that are going to escalate into tomorrow morning. So, in terms of the rain, that is going to peak tomorrow morning, and it's going to weaken gradually until we begin to dry out by Sunday, as San Diego hits a high of 64 for tomorrow. Inland neighborhoods reaching up to 61. Into the mountains, a high of 45 degrees. And deserts reaching up to 69. Now, in terms of those rain totals, though, we're not expecting them to be too big. Again, it's coming down the quickest tomorrow morning. Most areas, coastal and inland, looking at less than a quarter inch. San Diego making a lot less than that. But some of those totals could be higher in parts of the mountains and also in parts of the North County. But the rain, while it is coming, it may not be the most dangerous part of the storm. We're going to pick up a high wind warning for the mountains tomorrow. Also going to get a wind advisory for the deserts. Those winds are going to peak tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. We're going to see some pockets where those wind gusts will be as fast as 90 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. Certainly something to pay attention to, because that's the range where we may begin to see things like fallen trees, damaged power lines, really dangerous conditions for travel, especially because the ground is still saturated. Those trees just won't have as secure a hold in the ground as they could. So if we do see damage, it's not likely to be flooding. It could be wind throughout the mountains. Now, that brings us to San Diego's 7-day forecast. We're going to see the bulk of the rain for tomorrow. Decreasing showers for Sunday. There is a small chance that a little bit of rain could linger into the evening, but it's basically drizzle by the time we get to Sunday afternoon. And then by Monday, we are no longer seeing rain, just a bit of a cloudy morning before partly cloudy skies. San Diego looking at low 60s over the next 7 days. Now, for our inland neighborhoods, high of 61 for tomorrow turns to a high of just 59 degrees for Sunday. It's going to be one of the cooler days of the week. Temperatures barely rebounding, though, not really making it out of this low 60s. Into the mountains, there is a chance we could get a dusting of snow, especially Sunday morning in those very higher elevations, as those snow levels stick to about 5,000 to 6,000 feet. And into the desert, we may not see much accumulation of rain, but still wind gusts as fast as 70 miles per hour.